Hi, dear cricket fans, subscribers, and fans of cricket happenings. This is your host Ram once again with another edition of Cricket Happenings. Well, we have two matches going on today. One is the one day international series, which has started between Pakistan and England, which is right now underway at the ground. That is the first one day international, which is being played here at Chesterley Street, where England made 274 for 6 batting first of 41 overs because it was a rain affected match because the play started at local time 12:30 over here, and Pakistan currently are doing well, 21 for no loss in 6 overs. They have a run rate of 6.68. In fact, they require a run rate of right now they are going at 3.81. The required run rate would be 4 runs per over. We are just waiting here. 21 for no loss currently. In the They require another 254 runs in 35 overs. And right now I see that Mohammad Hafiz is not out on 9, the opener, new opener now. Kamran Akmal is not out on 11. So let's just look at the match, how everything went on here. Well, dear cricket fans, I'm sorry I wouldn't be able to get you the full report. As you know, I would be just speaking about the England innings right now, England made 274. As far as Mohammad Irfan of Pakistan actually made his debut today, but not a good debut. He was a very, very tall figure, and well, he was not dropping the ball in the right areas, and he got spanked. In fact, his first over went for 16 runs, and he was taken out of the attack. So, and Strauss and Davis they really, really enjoyed their batting. But the bowling, Shoaib Akhtar was very, very impressive with his bowling, and I would say that the whole of the series, in the 2020 series, in the one day international, well, he's been bowling superbly. He has stuck to a very good line, even though Strauss and Davis were really stroking the ball very fluently. In fact, Davis was very, very sweet timing, absolute sweet timing on the offside. He was playing strokes all around the wicket. Strauss was also doing the same. In fact, Strauss also hit Umar Gul for 6. In fact, Umar Gul went for 67 runs of his 6 overs today. So that would give you an indication of how Umar Gul bowled. But Shoaib Akhtar, 8 overs, 1 made and none for 28. Tremendous figures for Shoaib Akhtar, even though he was wicketless, but he was absolutely on the money. Well, it all starts. So Davis and Strauss actually played strokes all around the wicket, but Davis was very, very impressive. Steve Davis, he went on to make 87, but the first wicket that went, in fact, Strauss also hit one very good 6 of the bowling of Saeed Ajmal, and Ajmal was really, it was not very easy for Saeed Ajmal today. The batsmen had decided to go for the bowling of Saeed Ajmal, and that's what they did it with a lot of poise. In fact, the first wicket was gone when Saeed Ajmal was very, very happy as after adding 78 runs for the opening partnership in the 12th over, Andrew Strauss fell when he tried to actually sweep Saeed Ajmal, and he was castled. So he was gone, bowled Saeed Ajmal for 41 or 45 balls with 3 fours and 2 sixes. So they were 78 for 1. After that, Jonathan Trott came in. Jonathan Trott, as in his usual customary fashion, was just nurdling the runs, I would say. And Steve Davis was actually playing tremendous strokes. As I said, he was very good. He was in front of the wicket. He was good. He was good on the cut shot. He was pulling well. That is his favorite shot. He was also glancing the ball well, and he was playing shots all around the wicket. It was a real treat to watch Steve Davis actually unfurl his strokes today. Absolute sweet timing, as I said. And this partnership went on to a score of 153 when they took on the score to 153 when Steve Davis finally fell. Ajmal getting the price scalp of Steve Davis when he was caught behind of the bowling of Saeed Ajmal, but missed his first maiden one day century there. He was out for 87 of 67 balls, 13-4 studded that wonderful effort from Steve Davis. Jonathan Trott was joined in by Collingwood. Collingwood played a brief cameo, 14 of 15 balls. He hit 1 4 and one very, very powerful 6 of the bowling of Umar Gul. He just heaved him over the pickets for a 6. But Ajmal again was into the wicket taking spree there as Collingwood was gone, caught by Fawad Alam in the deep as we tried to pull Ajmal, and he was gone for 14. It was a short ball, he tried to pull it, and Fawad Alam pouched it in the deep, and Saeed Ajmal was the wicket taker. So 3 wickets down for 179 for England in the 30th over. Morgan couldn't do much. The score went on to 205. The other end, Jonathan Trott was just staying there, but Morgan was out. Morgan was a victim of Shahid Afridi when he tried to cut, and Kamran Akmal held the catch and he was gone. Caught Akmal bowled Afridi for 13 of 11 balls, 2 fours. After that, Jonathan Trott himself was dismissed. But the score had been taken to 250. But Jonathan Trott also played. He hit 4 boundaries in his score of 69 of 78 balls before being the fourth victim of Saeed Ajmal today, when Saeed Ajmal actually clean bowled him for 69 of 78 balls with 4 fours. Tim Bresnan got himself run out. Umar Akmal, a pinpointed direct throw from Umar Akmal, rattling the stumps there, and they were 255 for 6. But then a brief cameo from Ravi Prapara, late flourish, I would say. In fact, took England to a score of 274 for 6 in the 41 overs, as because this was a rain restricted match. The overs were restricted to 41 overs, and Ravi Prapara stood there, not out of 35 of 27 balls with 3 sixes, and 2 sixes coming of the bowling of Umar Gul and 1 6 coming of the bowling of Saeed Ajmal. And Michael Yardy was not out on one. 274 for 6 was the England score on the board after batting first. In fact, it was today Pakistan were the ones who actually won the toss. They put England in, and Mohammad Irfan actually made his debut for Pakistan. So a very tall guy. Should be still, there's no there's not really confirmation on that, but he's a very tall guy. One remembers Joel Garner, Curtly Ambrose. Then we also remember Bruce Reid of Australia. There are a lot of tall guys who have played cricket here. 274 for 6, but he was not at all impressive today. 5.3 overs, no maiden, none for 37. And Mohammad Hafiz, 5 overs, none for 28, bowled well, I thought. Saeed Ajmal, the wicket taker, 9 overs, no maiden, 4 for 58. And Shahid Afridi, 7.3 overs, no maiden, 1 for 52. And currently, I'm taking you right down to the Chesterley Straight in the first one-day international between England and Pakistan, where Pakistan right now are 32 for no loss. So I'll be just giving some live commentary right now since I have time here. But I thought England has really put up a very good score on the board there. 274 for 6, and as I said, currently Pakistan just now moved the score on to 32. They are in the 7th over right now. Mohammad Hafiz is not out on 14 of 20 balls with 2 fours, and Kamran Akmal right now in fact cracked Stuart Broad for a 4. So Kamran Akmal has moved on to 16 of 23 balls, 3 fours in that score of 16. Stuart Broad had 1 over for 7 runs, and Tim Bresnan bowled 3 overs for 15. So right now we have Broad coming in the ball to Kamran Akmal. Kamran Akmal very quietly defends it into the covers, and there is no run. So 32 for no loss, and Pakistan currently require current run rate. The current run rate of Pakistan is 4.57. They still require another 243 runs with all wickets standing, 34 overs to go, and the required run rate 5.2 overs. In comes Broad, bowls to Kamran Akmal. This one again just defended back. There is no run. So well, dear cricket fans, as I said, and also the Champions League 2020 match. The Champions League 2020 would have kicked off today, as you all know. And well, I'm also trying to see whether I can take you there and just give you the live update. This is playing with the Wanderers in the Bullring, as you fondly call it in South Africa. And this is between the Lions, the local team, South African team Lions, and it's also the other team is it's Mumbai Indians. So I'm just trying to take you there. In the meanwhile, I do see that Mohammad Hafiz has taken a boundary of the bowling of Tim Bresnan, and Pakistan have moved the score to 37 for no loss in the 8th over. And I'm just trying to see whether I can bring you some descriptions, or in fact some news on the Champions League 2020 tournament, which has just begun at the Wanderers Stadium in Johannesburg. Please give me a moment, dear friends. The Pakistani score is moved on to 41 in the 8th over, as Kamran Akmal has hit another boundary of the bowling of Tim Bresnan. So let's see whether we can get into the Champions League 2020, which has kicked off today. And well, I'm trying to see whether I can get on there. In the meanwhile, the score here, I can come to that just a moment, as let's see what's happening there at the Wanderers ground here in Johannesburg in South Africa, where Lions are playing the Mumbai Indians. As you know, the Champions League 2020 has kicked off. Well, the only news that I can give you, dear cricket fans, the captain Sachin Tendulkar of Mumbai Indians has won the toss and is elected to field. So the Lions would be taking strike first. So dear cricket fans, let's go on to this match between Pakistan and see what exactly is happening. We are just waiting here, and let me just take you back to the live scorecard there, where Pakistan are actually playing England. I'm trying to see whether I can get there, but unfortunately, just waiting. Let me see whether I can get there, dear cricket fans. And Okay, so right now, yes, let's get on to the live scorecard here at the Chesterley Street and the first one-day international. Pakistan are doing well, 41 for no loss currently in the eighth over, and I'm ending this show right now. 41 for no loss of eighth over, 234 runs required with 33 overs still remaining. The required run rate 6.20. That's it, dear cricket fans. For Cricket Happenings, Ram signing off. Thank you.